my name's Irene. This is my boyfriend Mark, and my boyfriend Kevin. By the way, this is Justin, this is Nick, and this is... Oh yeah, don't get surprised. All these guys are really my boyfriends. You know, I am a very popular girl, and I have a boyfriend for every day of the week. Want to know how it happened? That's exactly what I'm going to tell you today. Make yourself comfortable and watch this video to the end. Oh yeah, you're going to find more stories on this channel. Some of them are really incredible and interesting. Stay tuned and click the bell button to always know about new videos on the channel. Alright, here we go. Well, now about me. I think you've already guessed that, but I'll repeat. I'm the most popular and beautiful girl in our school. Why do I think this? Have I ever doubted it? No. Just look at the other girls. They're just ordinary, unremarkable, and boring. There's nothing special about them. I am special. Since I was a kid, I loved to be the center of attention. I wanted to stand out from other people. That's why I always practiced many things. I sang, danced, visited a drama studio, and drew pictures. I was actively engaged in school life. I always volunteered to do something. I was on the school cheerleading team, and we always won different contests. Want to know how I managed to do everything? It's simple. I just don't waste my time on stupid things like friends, books, series, social media. I come home only to sleep and do my homework. By the way, my academic performance was the one thing I was behind the others, but it didn't upset me much. I was sure my activity and my beauty would help me in my future and I wouldn't have any problems with a job or money. As I said, I didn't have time for friends, but I always loved boys' attention. Moreover, I was constantly hanging out in various groups, meeting new people and trying to make everyone like me. And I succeeded. I constantly caught some glances. I smiled back, flirted, but I didn't give any preference to anyone. Want to know why? The thing is, I was afraid to choose the wrong one. Let me explain. I'm the brightest, the most beautiful, the most everything. That's why I gotta have the right guy. What if I started dating someone and tomorrow I see another guy is cooler? Anyway, I think you understand how difficult it is for someone like me to find someone worthy. When high school started and all my classmates began dating guys, I was still single. My mom even started panicking. She was surprised some girls with ordinary appearances and boring characters could change guys like gloves, and I still couldn't choose a boyfriend. Though there were a lot of candidates around. I explained to my mom what my problem was. She laughed and said it wasn't a problem at all. She said if I was so afraid of making a mistake, then I just didn't have to choose. I could date several guys at the same time. Then I would decide which one is more suitable for me and we would become a perfect couple. Well, not all mothers give such advice to their daughters, but my mom always wished only the best for me. So I decided that's exactly what I would do with the guys. I only had one doubt. Should I tell the guys I was dating others? After all, it would be strange. I'm very popular at school, and the fact that I have several boyfriends would cause rumors. As a result, I decided I would immediately put a condition for the applicants to being my boyfriend. Well, during the test period, the period I would date several guys at the same time, he wouldn't be the only one for me. But after a while, I would make a decision. Then, no hard feelings, as they say. If this guy accepts such a condition, it automatically adds some points to his personal rating. After all, he would be ready to please all my desires. Of course, I didn't specifically look for guys, and I didn't arrange auditions. I've already said I have always been the center of attention in any group, so I had a lot of fans. When one of them, Mark, spoke to me at a party and asked me out, I decided I wouldn't refuse him. I must admit, I liked him. Well, tell me, who wouldn't like a tall and handsome athlete? It just seemed to me dating him was too corny and I needed something special. But this time, I agreed to go to a cafe with him. I decided I would announce my condition on the date. By the way, Mark was luckier than the others. After all, I was the first to offer him a free relationship with a test period. To say he was surprised is an understatement. He was in shock. He admitted he hadn't seen this kind of relationship even in a series or reality shows. Apparently, he agreed because he had no competitors at the time. When Mark and I first came to school holding hands, everyone was surprised. And they discussed this news for just a couple of days. From the outside, we looked like an ordinary couple. We had cute touches, gentle looks, and then Kevin came into my life. He was a year older. We were in drama group together. According to the script, our characters were in love with each other. So a spark ran between us in real life. We had a premiere at school. It was a success. Then we celebrated with all the actors. Kevin admitted he fell in love with me at first sight, but he knew I had a boyfriend. So now he suffered from his unshared love. I smiled at him and told him I could share his love because my relationship with Mark wasn't as simple as it seemed. I told Kevin about my idea of a free relationship and offered for him to become my second candidate. Oddly enough, he immediately agreed. Apparently, he was so confident in himself, he had no doubt he would win my heart. That's how I got a second boyfriend. All the classmates and other guys from school were puzzled. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I was with Mark. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I was with Kevin. I behaved exactly the same with each of them. We hugged, held hands, hung out in cafes, and I accepted their gifts. Both guys seemed fine with that, though I felt each of them was trying to somehow stand out from the competitor. But for me, it was only better. They bathed me in their attention and care. I'd never considered Justin a potential boyfriend. As for me, he was too smart, and I believed smart guys were always boring. But apparently, the older I got, the more my opinion changed. When Justin won the International IT contest, all the girls seemed to have their eyes opened. It turned out he wasn't only smart, but also cute, funny, and kind. A red light immediately lit up in my head. He should be mine. I made a couple of compliments about how smart he was. Then we had some conversations at lunch, then a physics project, and then Justin is already giving me flowers, inviting me to a romantic movie. Honestly, I really doubted Justin would accept the rules of my game, but after a little thought, he agreed. As he said, it's better to try and lose than not to try and miss the girl of your dreams. Yeah, he was talking about me. Now, I had to divide the days of the week into 3. Everyone at school got more and more puzzled. They were whispering behind our backs. Strange, but no one dared to ask me straight. Apparently, they were quite okay with their guesses and gossip. I don't know who told Nick I was collecting boyfriend candidates. He came up to me and said he would like to try my test dating mode. Nick was an arrogant, self-confident, cool guy. He was a real badass, and I really liked this about him. So I immediately agreed. And that's how I got 4 boyfriends. I met Tom at a city basketball competition. I came to support Mark, and Tom supported his younger brother. We started talking, and we liked each other at first sight. We exchanged our Instagrams, and Tom asked me out on a date. When we were sitting in a cafe a week later, I told Tom I already had a boyfriend. But not 1, 4. At first, he didn't want to accept it. But when I explained I was just looking for the best guy ever, he agreed to try, though it was clear this was a hard decision for him. Then Fred appeared, then Ethan. Anyway, now I have 7 guys. Each one has his day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, and so on. Are they offended? Not at all, because I'm not lying to any of them, and they know about each other's existence. But do you know what my problem is now? The fact is, I don't want to part with any of them. I like them all. Everyone is so cool, unique, extraordinary. I have fun with them. They are all very interesting. They take care of me, surprise me, and give me some gifts. I don't know what to do in this situation. Maybe you can give me some advice? What would you do in my place? Maybe I shouldn't have started it at all. Write your answers in the comments below. I think my story will have a sequel, so don't forget to like it. Click the bell button to watch the second episode. That's it for today. Bye, everyone.